Hey, welcome. Quick video today on the bus conversion project. I'm going to show you how I got all of these switches out of the consoles. It was not easy. Okay, so the project was I had all these switches in the bus that I wasn't going to use. You know, all the master flashers for the school bus lights, and you know, a couple of other things. You know, the lights in the cabin, which I'm going to rewire so that they're into the regular house batteries anyway. All that stuff needed to come out, and of course I wanted to reorganize and put all the switches all together. And I still have to do that process, but it seemed like trying to get them out of the mounts and out of here, and that was kind of hassle. But it's possible. I only broke a couple. I didn't necessarily break the switches, but I broke some tabs off. Okay, kind of a cold, wet, pretty blinky day out there, so not a good day to be working outside, but we can come inside. So I removed the switch panels, the rocker panels from the console, and this air control switch. I wired all my labels. This one's the one that was chewed by mice. You can see that video. I fixed these. These are actually looking pretty good. But and the windshield wipers. A bunch of, this is where the master switches went for like the flashers and things like that. This is where the radio went, but there wasn't one in there, and I can't remember. I think I broke that getting it out. But so I'm trying to decide how I'm going to reorganize this. Part of the console project. I'd kind of like to take all these switches from down here and put them up here, and a couple of these, 1, 2, 3. Probably take the destination sign on out. I want to reconfigure it. I'd love to sort of fit this one somehow down like that. That way, the bottom panel, this goes down. I can put a charging station in for phone, like some USB ports, and the almighty cup holder, which is critical part of the driving process. So unplugging these wasn't so bad. You know, you just sort of the tabs on the other side and plug them out, but getting them out of here is damn near impossible. So I'm going to play around with that. This looks like there's two different pieces. There's these plugs here that go into these little bays, and it seems like trying to get all these bays out is going to be a challenge. So feel free to yell out any advice as we're playing with it. A couple ones I took out that I didn't really need. I wasn't as gentle, thinking, oh, I'm not going to need these anyway. Well, I pretty much broke them getting them out. So, but these I kind of like to reuse, so we'll see how it goes. Thing is, the ones I did take out, it's not terribly hard to get the backings off the switch, but getting the whole switch out is what's hard. Not really sure which tab I'm trying to get out. Progress. It looks like depress this tab, and this tab. Are we possibly ever going to see that? Yep, broke that one. So there are these tabs here. Kind of push them down and work out the switch. So that's the bay. There goes the tab I just broke off. My question is, how do you get this switch out of this bay and put new switches in these? Maybe they push to the front. All right, I think I figured it out. To get these bays out here, you have to push in these tabs in the middle. This one here, and that one there. So you push those in and you can pop this through. You have to get both sides. Like that. And then with these ones, you push the tabs on either side of the switch. The center one is the one how to get this one holds the whole bay in, and then the ones on the side, you push these in and then push the switch through this way. You kind of have to do one at a time. It's not easy. One side at a time. Ta-da! Now I'm just about done. I think I've figured out the best way to do it. You get these two tabs, like I showed you here. Seems to be rested on this table. Use both fingers to push down on the tabs and use both thumbs to push out on the top of the switch. So push, 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 and that kind of gets it started. And then push, push, get the thumbs in there. Every once in a while it needs a little pry. Whew. Thumb workout. Okay, so now what I have to figure out is how to open up these spots here. These ones are open. You look at the back side. I don't know if I take an X-Acto knife and cut those tabs out, or do they pop out? I don't know. Pretty sure I'm going to break something. Oh, that looks promising, actually. Can I do this without driving the screwdriver right through my hand? Oh! Oh! Victory is ours! My dog is very excited. Good girl. Was that exciting? That was exciting. Alright, so these caps have these little tabs. It looks like they just snap right out. These tabs right there. Pop out. Still breaking them, but I'm not planning on putting them back in, so that works. Alright, so that was the process. I still obviously got a lot to do to put everything back together, and I'm still really trying to decide whether I'm going to completely build an original console or if I'm going to try to modify the one that was there. I kind of like the one that was there because I like the slope and the curves of it, and that's kind of really hard it's pretty challenging to do out of wood, so I'll play with it. So thanks for watching. Check in what we're doing here. You know, like, subscribe, do what you do. Appreciate you coming in, and then we'll see you. I'll give you an update as we move forward into the console process, one of those words. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.